Well, hello there. Welcome back to Stone Valley for Farming Simulator 22. You see, well, we are making some progress here with the tree cutting. I've got all of the pine trees cut down. As you can see there, they have been delimbed, and we've got them laying in some stacks there. Still need to cut them up and load those. We'll probably have, based on what I've been seeing, 2 more trailer loads. You see, I do have a nice trailer load here. Oh, I have almost hit that fence there. Was not paying attention. But I have made a good number of loads down to the heating plant. They have bought all of the logs, and we've made a little bit of money. Not a whole lot, but we are making some headway. You see down here, all of the trees have been cut down. The problem is I do have a bunch of stumps, as you can see, and a lot of bushes. Still need to pick up some things. We got that old bench and little fire ring there we need to get cleaned up, and this truck, need to do something with it. Now, I did happen to run across a fella. His name is Tiny, and he owns the service station there in town. He has a workshop there in the back, and undoubtedly he is a wizard when it comes to restoring vehicles. Came highly, these stumps are everywhere. He came highly recommended. Everyone I spoke with said that he can work all kind of magic on vehicles. Any kind of repair you need, he can do it. So he actually has a tow truck he's going to bring down, and I pick up that old truck, drag it back up there to his shop, and get it restored for me. So that is that's going to be interesting to see what he can do there. Hopefully it can be put back into operation. Poked around the truck, under the hood, everything looks to be in fairly decent shape, but I'm no mechanic. I don't know for sure, but we're gonna let him pick it up, take it down, and see what he can do with it. Hopefully that all will work out really well. So it is still in December. I am trying to actually get all of this done, because what I want to do is try and get those bushes mowed down, mainly because I can't see anything. I need to clear things up so that I can see what's going on. I would like to salvage some of the grass that's out there, maybe just go ahead and get it picked up and have it fermenting over the winter. I know it won't be good quality grass, but there's actually quite a bit out there that could be used for silage. Something like that would be fine. But I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. I'm not sure how the winters are going to be here. And so, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what we can do. See how much time things take. So I'm going to try to go ahead and get this load sold down here at the biomass heating plant. And then we're going to head back down to the farm and try and get those last few logs picked up, loaded up into the trailer. I've actually been really pleased with this tractor. And this log grapple here that the shop told me works fantastic. Really been pleased with the way that works. So loading the logs have actually been a rather pleasant experience, so that is going really well, and this tractor is doing exactly what I needed it to do. So that's been going really well. I haven't had any problems so far. So all in all, this timber work has been relatively pain-free, other than just having to do it. Alright, we got that sold there. So we're going to head back down to the farm and get the rest of these logs picked up. And hopefully Tiny can make it down to the farm today and go ahead and get that truck out of our way. that would be excellent. We'll see you back at the farm. All right, we have got another trailer load almost done here. Actually, it may be about done. I did get a call from Tiny. He's on his way over here to pick up that truck. And he's going to get that hauled off for us back down to his shop. As you can see, this tractor does pick up some of these smaller limbs with really no problems. Been using the trailer and the logs on the trailer to kind of get a good measurement, and then we can get it stacked on here. This load actually did not stack in there very well. I don't know what's going on, but it did not stack very well. And let's see, I think I can pick up this piece here. Yeah. Alright, let's get these straps on here. Get everything secured in. Not going to have enough room for that piece there. And let's go ahead and get that large log. We're going to pull it over a little bit out of the grass here. We'll get it over by the road. Just so it's a little bit easier to get to. Alright, and we have, it looks like 2 more logs, and we will have all the logging done. Oh, 3 logs. So I'll actually leave these over here. We can bring the trailer over. And what I'll do, I've been doing this too when I get several together. And just pushing them down. That way they're all the same length at the end. And I can pull the trailer alongside and make the cut. And have 3 of them all the same length and get those loaded up. So since this is pretty much full, we'll go ahead and get it connected up here. And I guess we'll pull down here and wait for Tiny. Hopefully he'll be here in just a few moments. I don't think it'll take him too long to get over here from his workshop. It's getting late in the evening here. We're kind of running out of daylight today. But I am hoping that we can get all of this timber taken care of today. Alright, well, I'm just going to pull over here and see if Tiny won't show up here in just a minute. Matter of fact, I may just wait on the bench here. Well, Tiny just made it down to the farm. He's pulling around here. I told him the truck's back here, so he's going to pull around in front of it and get set up so that he can get this thing loaded up. So let's stay out of his way while he is doing that, and we will talk to him in just a moment.
Hey there, you must be Mr. Mike.
Hey, yeah, that's right. I guess you were Tiny?
That's me.
How did you get the nickname Tiny? Because you're what, like 6'7", 6'8"?
Yeah, that was a joke back when I played football. The fellas used to pick on me for being so big, so they joked around and gave me the name Tiny.
That's funny. Well, you're definitely not tiny. This is the old truck here. You think you can do something with it?
That old thing? No problem. I can pretty much fix anything around here. That's what I do best.
Well, good deal. I'd really like to be able to use this thing if I can. So yeah, if you can take this back down to your shop and let me know what it's going to run to get this thing fixed back up and back in service, I definitely could use this thing around the farm here.
Yeah, no problem, Mr. Mike. We'll drag this thing down there. We'll put some elbow grease into it, get it fixed up for you. That's no problem. I know it ain't gonna be no big deal. We'll just get it done, and I have it back to you pretty quick.
You don't think it'll take a long time?
Oh no, sir, Mr. Mike. It'll be done before you know it.
Well, that is good news. I appreciate that. Yeah, you need a hand getting it loaded up?
No, sir, Mr. Mike. You go on about your business. We'll get this thing loaded up here, and we'll be out of your hair.
Tiny, I appreciate it. I really do. Do you by any chance know of anybody around town here that does stump grinding? As you can see, I have all of these stumps out here from these pine trees I just cut down, and well, to be honest with you, I don't have the equipment to do it, nor to really have the time.
I think I do, Mr. Mike. His name's Randy. He's a good old fella. I think he'd do you right. So, let me get his number out of the truck here. We use him from time to time to do some odd jobs, but I think he does have a stump grinder. I think he'll be able to help you out.
Oh, that's very good news. Yeah, I'd appreciate his number and definitely be giving him a call. Well, let me get out of your way. I know that you are a busy man, and we'll let you get on with this, and just give me a shout when it's ready.
Will do, Mr. Mike. You all have a nice day. Well, we got this old truck down here to the shop. We got a lot of work ahead of us. I guess we best get started.
Well, we're headed over to the heating plant. We're going to take off this final load of timber. I actually have a big load. It is a lot of weight here on the tractor, a lot of weight on the trailer. Had those 4 logs left, and I have all 4 on the trailer. It was a little bit more than I should have put on there, but I really didn't want to make another load. So we have got a pile of lumber, but we are done. We're done with the lumbering, timbering, hauling, cutting down all of that. So now we just need to get some. I wish they would use their signals. I tell you what, I could have so run that stop sign. Yeah, we got to get those stumps out. That has got to be the next chore, because I need to get those bushes cut out and clear that road out so we can get in and out with the truck. So I'm actually going to get this sold here, and as soon as I do, I want to give Randy a call once I get back to the farm and see if he can do that stump grinding for me. Tiny said that he'd be the man to call, so we're going to see if he wants to work. All right, let me hop out of the tractor here. Yeah, you see I have it stacked up a little bit higher than I probably should have. It rode okay. Not really unsafe or anything, but just a little bit more than I should have had on it. So we got all of the wood sold, and all said and done, we made about $41,000 off of that timber. So not a ton of money, but it paid for the trailer and the front end loader and grapple and stuff to go on the tractor. So not too bad, not too bad. It all worked out. A little bit of labor, well, a lot of labor, but it all worked out. Now the interesting thing, I'm not sure about this town here, but there's actually no stop sign on on these 3 streets, but there's one over there. That is very strange. There's a stop sign there, but there's not one on the other pieces of the intersection there. We need to call the county and have them come out and put some more stop signs up. Well, I'm going to head back over here to the farm, and we'll give Randy a call and see if he can't help us out. I think what I'll do is go ahead and put this stuff in the barn here. Now, as far as the log grapple and the log trailer, well, I'm not real sure that I need it anymore, but we may find a use for it here before we end up selling it. I hate to sell it and then turn around and end up needing it, so we'll just hang on to it for a little bit. Make sure that we don't need it before we get rid of it. Alright, that should work right there. We'll get the tractor shut off. Nice little rig. Alright, let me call Randy real quick. Let me get out from under this metal roof so I get some good reception. Hello? Yeah, is this Randy? Yeah, who's speaking? Hey, yes, sir, this is Mike. I just bought the old cattle farm down here, and I had Tiny give me your number. Oh, Tiny? Yeah, he's a good old boy, I tell you what. Yeah, he seemed to be a pretty good guy. But listen, hey, he mentioned that you might be able to do some stump grinding for me. I didn't know if you were available or were still doing that type of work. Oh, yes, sir. I can be there lickety-split. You just let me know when. Well, actually, I could use you anytime. I have some stumps from some old pine trees that I cut down, and we need to get those out of here. Oh, yes, sir. I can start right away. Well, how much is it going to run me? Normally I charge about $25 per stump. Well, that sounds reasonable. We have quite a few stumps here, but I think I can work with that. All right, sir. I know exactly where you are, the old cow farm up there. We'll be down there, lickety-split. Well, very good, Randy. I appreciate it. Just give me a call back at this number. If you have any questions, we'll be in and out down here around the cow farm. I do appreciate it. Yes, sir. We'll see you soon. Well, sounds like Randy was a good lead. I'm gonna have to call my wife because I didn't think about this. My truck's up there at the shop. Well, let me give her a call and get a ride. Oh, it is so cold up here at the shop. I am walking around out here just checking out some equipment. January has been a whiteout, folks. I have not been able to do anything, but Randy was able to get down to the farm and got the stumps ground out. It cost me $1,300, so not too bad. He did the work for me. I noticed they got a nice little skid steer up here, used skid steer in here. I'm just checking out the equipment and just seeing what I may want to purchase. They've got a few new items in since the last time I was up here, but what I plan to do is go ahead and purchase a trailer of some sort, and I need to buy a bush hog. I hadn't been able to do anything up there at the farm since Randy come up and got those stumps taken out. it has been snowing ever since. So I need to get ready because just as soon as the snow thaws out, I need to get in there and do a little bit of bush hogging. So I'm going to go ahead and get a trailer bought and a bush hog, and we'll see you next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure click that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't done so already. As always, I thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a blessed day.